Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Sue Schoning. I'm from the Soul Lighthouse, and I got up early this morning because I wanted to record this message of what this supermoon is doing for us over the next couple of days. We're in a space tonight. We've got the supermoon, we've got a full moon, and while we know that technically what that means is that the moon is closest to the Earth on its orbit, and so it appears bigger and it appears brighter, it is also bringing us a very powerful message as the moon shines brightly tonight, and she's bigger and she's brighter than she's ever been. Tonight is the biggest super moon of the year, so she's bigger and brighter than she's ever been. Her message to us is, come on, let's shine. It is your turn to shine. It is your time to shine. And what she's saying to us is, let yourself be seen. Too often, we're a little bit like an iceberg. If you think about it, we kind of hide so much of ourselves away, and we only allow little bits of ourselves to be seen. And you know, with that whole image of an iceberg, what you see above the water is only 5%, and what you see underneath the water is that 95% that we are keeping hidden from ourselves, from the world, from the people around us. And the moon is saying to you today, stop being an iceberg. She's actually saying to you, all of that skill, that talent, that capability, all of your gifts, all of that super energy that you've got inside, and you only let 5% show to the world. So be in a space where you go down into the depth over the next couple of days, very auspicious time for us to be doing it, and excavate and say, what is it that is sitting below the surface? Because the moon's message really, really powerfully, now, my child, is your turn to shine. And what she's saying is, go within. Go within and discover the power and discover the beauty that is there. You and I both know how much we hold ourselves back because, oh my God, what if it's not good enough? And oh wow, what are people going to say? And oh, what if they think that I shouldn't be doing this, or I'm not qualified, or I'm not good enough to be able to be doing this? And the moon is actually sitting there throbbing inside of us saying, come on. Come on, let's get past what we think other people say. Let's get past all those fears of the voices in our heads that say you shouldn't, or you couldn't, or you wouldn't, or it's really not a good idea. And let's go within and let's discover and come face to face with our talents, with our strengths, with our beauty, with our gifts. And let's bring it out so that we can share it with the world. Let's put it onto a stage so that it can be shared with the world. So if you've been sitting in a space where you've got that song inside of you that needs to be sung, the moon is saying to you, now, my child, let's get that song out there. Get on stage, get under the spotlight. If you've been humming and hawing about that book that needs to come out and you're saying to yourself, oh, who's going to read it anyway? I cannot tell you how many times I hear from people, why would anybody read my book? Why would anybody read what I have to say? There are so many books on this subject. And the moon is saying, yeah, there might be, but nobody has written that book the way you're going to. Nobody is going to have the insight or the words or the storytelling that you are going to bring to it. Your story is unique. Your song is unique. Yes, there are 1,000,001 songs out there, but there isn't your song. Now is the time to bring it out and to allow it to be. If you have been wanting to lead a workshop, wanting to stand up, whether you're in the corporate field, whether you're in the spiritual field, whether you're in the wellness field, wherever you are, stand up, allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to be heard, launch that website, get that idea out there, do that webinar. Now is your turn to shine. Now is your turn to say, I'm not going to be an iceberg anymore and have this 5% that's on show and hope that it's good enough. I'm now going to be in a space where I allow myself to go deep and I allow myself to pull all of those things that I pushed down, those dreams, those hopes, those desires, those gifts, those talents, those skills that are uniquely mine, because now is time for this to be expressed to the world. If there is one thing that you hear that resonates with you as we go through the rest of this month, it is your turn to shine. And so today, tomorrow, while this full moon energy is gloriously out there, just go and breathe under it. Even if, yes, you're knee deep in snow like I am on this side of the planet, go out there and just breathe in the energy of the full moon and just, yes, I allow myself to shine. Bring it on. Show me those moments that I can shine. Show me those moments where it is safe for me to express my gifts and my talents. And just on an aside, this is the perfect time of the month to put all those crystals that you have out underneath the moon. Just let them charge, put them on the flat earth, and let them draw up the earth energy and let them really, really saturate with this glorious supermoon energy that we have that says shine, shine, shine. Let them pull all of that power into them as we go through the next couple of days. This energy really, truly has this energy of power. And if we think of what February's energy from a numerological perspective, it resonates with a 5. If we break that down, February is a 2 energy, which is all about sacred feminine. We have the energy of the 3, which is 2019, which is all about the divine child. And we put those together, the 2 and the 3, the 2 of the February, the 3 of the year, and we put it together. And what do we end up with? We end up with 5. 5 is that Leo energy. It is the power. It is the king. It has such strength that is there. And you know, when you hear a lion roar, it is majestic. It is unmistakable, it is full-throated, and it has the absolute power of the king of the jungle. This is the energy that is being unleashed right now in this moment. So just think of it, the king of the jungle, this power, this absolute power rippling out. But within it, it has the softness of that divine feminine. Within it, it has the playfulness and the joy and the trust of the divine child. Trust the power. Trust the strength. Trust that this is the auspicious moment where it is your turn to shine. Now, we know that this year has been hurtling along at a breakneck speed. I've said to you since the beginning of this year, it is going to be busy, and oh my word, it's just getting busier and busier still. January literally was like horse races exploding out of the gate at the beginning of a race, and that thunderous energy of horses as they come into this powerful stride. If you've ever been at the races, you know the sound as the horses explode out of the gate. This is how January really came into being. And then as the year is picking up speed, it's picking up momentum, you can feel the energy of these horses, the power, the muscles as it's rippling and rippling. Such power that we have this year. And of course it's fast-paced, and of course there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of dynamic energy, and it is relentless. It's like, come on, let's get going. And when the moon comes in and it says it's safe for you to win, it's the right time for you to surge ahead of the pack. It is the right time for you to shine and for you to go solo and be seen and be big. You've got to believe that this is a brilliant time to harness all of that strength, all of those hopes, all of those desires, and just get it done. Okay, so you can hear this theme that is really resonating. It's just so very powerful. Like anything, because the pace is so very busy this year, because it is just hurtling along at breakneck speed, because there are so many things that are happening all at the same time, please give yourself time to rest. If you go back to that image of the king of the jungle, the lion, when the lion gets out there, he is just energy uncoiled. But how much time does he spend resting and allowing himself to conserve his energy? An enormous amount of time in self-care and just conserving that energy. So when you have time for the rest of this month, when you have time, be like that lion in the sun and just lie back and absorb glorious sunshine into your space. Make sure you have downtime, make sure you have time to rest, make sure you have time where you can actually play. Remember, the energy of 2019 is divine child. It's all about playfulness, it's all about fun. Yes, it's going at an incredible speed. We're galloping down this year, but it is also about an enormous amount of fun, a lot of creativity, and take those moments of self-care and self-nurture whenever they present themselves so that you've got strength for the next couple of weeks. I spoke to a lot of people this last week and they said, I don't know what hit me, but it was almost as if I ran out of energy. That's the danger of a year like this, is that because it moves so fast, because it is so accelerating, and there is always another race. You know, we run this race and then there's always another one. We're always gearing up for the next race, that we get to a point where like 6 weeks later and our batteries are flat and we feel exhausted and we feel shattered because we've been running and running and running for the last couple of weeks. So if you were in that space where you found the energy was incredibly intense and you felt like a piece of limp lettuce and you just didn't have the strength, and you didn't have the mind strength or the emotional strength, that's take your body's cue that says just rest up when you can. Don't hurtle so fast with it all that you lose sight of your need to regenerate and your need for downtime and your need, like these glorious horses that are on the screen right now, to have fun. We cannot be running the race for the entire year. We need to rest up. We need to have fun. We need to play in the snow. We need to laugh. We need to laugh. Okay, so this is very quickly what we've got as we go through the next couple of weeks, as we go for the rest of February. But specifically, if I come back to what is happening today with this super moon tonight, with this glorious full moon, go and stand underneath this moon, absorb this energy and affirm to yourself, it is my turn to shine. It is my time to shine. I'm going to get out of my own way and I'm going to allow it to be. I hope that you have enjoyed this very quick video. I hope it has resonated. If you would like to know more, please get hold of me. I love hearing from you. But for now, really, truly enjoy this auspicious energy that is rippling through the next couple of days and make it yours. Have a powerful day. Have a glorious full moon, super moon experience tonight. And I will be back with you soon. Bye for now.